Welcome back, Internet people. My name is Ryan. We're on a boat and it's purple. It's like the boat we were on before, but instead of being a brown boat, it's a purple boat, and we're playing Quest 64.
Why is the boat so purple? I don't understand why the boat's so purple. It's purple and green.
I don't know, the boat's purple and green because those are complementary colors, and somebody was like, man, you know, those are complementary colors. They complement each other, let's put them on this boat. And then,
Do you think
yeah,
those wood planks are naturally green, or do you think they're painted them green?
well, I don't know, maybe they had barnacles on them. Maybe some, well, you know what? Maybe someone threw up on them.
Maybe the barrels said maybe they made them octagonal.
Maybe they made, yeah, you know, when they made them that way particularly, because if they made them any other color, then that would just be, or any other shape, then they wouldn't stay together
Yeah,
very well.
octagon's not a color; it's a shape.
You don't even know anything, 'cause you don't know how to make a boat, because you didn't even know why they made it purple and green, so I don't even know what you're talking about these barrels, because barrels are totally a thing that's related to boats.
So what's up with the lime green mountains?
Lime green mountains are a very appropriate thing.
Is this actually the color that things are supposed to be rendering in, or is the emulator just fucking up horribly?
That's like the third time you've asked that, and every single time, nope, that's just what Quest 64 looks like.
I refuse to believe that.
Lime
I
green.
refuse.
Lime green mountains, purple boats, a teal sky. This is Quest. This is Quest 64.
Do you think the guy that made the models like put like all this painstaking effort into it, and then the texture artist was just like, no?
You know, you're making all this fun of this game, but I kind of like the wacky art style. It's not
It's
bad.
too. It looks like Skyward Sword at Ether A before they tone the colors down.
I kind of enjoy the fact that they're just like bold with everything, and they're just like, hey, look, we have the ability to do colors, because games don't do this. Like, either a game will be like super photorealistic, or I don't know, Banjo-Kazooie.
Why haven't we done a Let's Play of Banjo-Kazooie yet?
Why haven't we done a Let's Play of Banjo-Kazooie?
I would love to do. Maybe I'll do one.
And then I'll watch and commentate.
Dude, Banjo-Kazooie is at least 10 times as good as Quest 64.
Lies. Quest 64,
Truth.
you know, it's probably more like 6 or 7 times better.
There's no slander slithering from my slips.
Oh, I've attained the water jewel. The truth is, the gem is not all it seems. Shut inside his power is the L-Tail book. If you use your strength, I don't care. Oh god, Epona, I have no idea or care what I'm saying. Please just...
You need another item.
Please just... Oh, okay. Okay, no. I knew there was a reason that I decided to talk to this old lady with a giant, like, tumor expelling a goopy nose from her face. She told me that that I don't have to go back through the goddamn fucking blue cave. I can just, like, walk into one of the... I think here. I think I walk here and then it teleports me somewhere.
To the cave.
Oh, sweet. I did it. I'm in Larapool. We did it. We did everything. We beat the game. The game is over. Actually, no. I remember there being more to this. I remember there being so much, in particular. I remember there being a sand level and a lava level.
Yeah, we had to do the sand level. There's always a sand level, right?
Yeah. Especially in Nintendo 64 RPGs.
That's like a staple. We need to go to Gobi Valley
Yeah, we need to go to Gobi Valley.
and Mad Monster Mansion and Rusty Pick Bay, Clanker's Cavern.
I really...
Oh wait, that's Banjo-Kazooie.
Hello, Shannon. Do you know your own Power Master, Brian? An ordinary magician could never command so many spells at once. Only one who is favored by the spirits. I'm pretty sure that's the plot to Aiden Chronicles, but don't tell anyone.
You only know water, though.
Oh yeah, I only know water spells. Yeah, whatever. No, what are you talking about? I know like a dozen rock spells that I never use. Because they don't do
just
any...
that one waterfall.
Yeah, it really...
That's all you know.
The thing is like how many spells do I use? I use the waterfall and that's it. Because it's the only one that does any goddamn damage. I'm really excited.
Pretty much.
I'm really excited to get away from areas in this game that we've been and go to somewhere new. Even though I guess the last few episodes
Somewhere fresh and exciting.
somewhere fresh and exciting, where the textures are higher resolution and where the enemies are different.
Do
where...
the textures actually pop up in quality?
There's if I remember, I might just be misremembering it, but I remember there being a town where the visual quality just changes, quite dramatically. And I also remember there being a dungeon where the visual quality changed dramatically, and then everything else is pretty much the same.
They just like at the last minute they were like, oh holy shit! Like we don't have to make everything look like crap.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you think that they spent like just a lot of time in those two areas, or do you think that like they hired new talent at the last minute, or do you think I don't know? Like I wonder what happened in the development cycle to make such a thing happen.
I have a weird feeling like if we put too much effort into thinking about the development cycle of Quest 64, we'll go insane. Because I mean,
Yep.
this game, my goodness. But
Also, the building's probably long gone by now. But like the building that Shannon is in, the outside looks like a Quickie Mart.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing along. Just laughing.
7-Eleven. Shannon works at a 7-Eleven, and who wants a Slurpee? Everybody wants a Slurpee. Here, Brian, have a Slurpee. Now we have $1.39.
Oh my goodness, that's an expensive Slurpee.
What's your favorite Slurpee flavor?
Oh, that's a good question. I like Mountain Dew Slurpees. No, but they're not my
Oh,
favorite.
I like the Coca-Cola Slurpees. The Coke Slurpees are the best.
Fuck that, Diet Pepper Slurpees.
Do they have that? I don't think I've ever had a Dr. Pepper Slurpee.
I don't think I've ever had like Slurpee brand, but I think I've had Max brand, which they call. I don't know if you have Max there, but it's like a Canadian thing.
No.
They don't call them Slurpees; they call them Frosters.
Frosters.
Yeah, I shit you not. And I'm pretty sure you can get a Diet Pepper Froster, and it's delicious.
Dr. Pepper Froster. A Mr. Pibb Froster.
Mr. Pibb. I've never even seen Mr. Pibb.
Me neither.
I don't think. You know what? I don't. Wait, is that not a thing? Is that a thing that they made up for American Dad?
No, Mr. Pibb. No, Mr. Pibb is the thing.
Mr. Pibb is real.
It's totally real.
Or is that just a thing that they reference repeatedly, and I'm thinking that maybe it's a
No,
fake
it's
thing?
total. It's a total thing. It's a total thing.
Is it like Duff Beer?
We're gonna put a Pibb right up here.
Oh man,
I'm gonna put so much. I'm gonna make you do so much editing.
Oh god. Does it look good?
It looks not that great, honestly.
Oh well, I'll attach an amazing visual effect to it right here.
Ooh!
That was very impressive. My
Wow.
goodness, Jesus.
All that, yeah.
What are we doing right now?
I don't know. What are we doing? Quest 64.
Quest 64. Check it out. Now that I fixed the ocean, I guess we're in a new area.
I wonder if there'll be werehairs in that area too.
We're going to Limelin. Limelin is the place we're going.
Because that sounds amazing, right?
I think this might be.
Sounds like the most exciting town name ever.
I think this might be the second last town. But I'm not sure. Cause
How far do you think we are through the game at this point?
I want to say halfway. Because I very specifically remember there being, like, you know how we spent, I don't know, approximately 90% of our time so far inside the Blue Cave.
Yep.
I vaguely remember there being another similar dungeon like that.
Oh.
And I think it's just the sand area. You just wander around in sand dunes for a really long time.
Gobi Valley.
Gobi Valley. Gobi
Yeah,
Valley,
the
you
egg
could
and the
see.
camel.
Gobi Valley, you could see the edges of from any point in the valley, though.
Oh man, I hope Quest 64 had stop and swap.
I'm sure it did. Let's talk about the fact that I'm murdering turtles because I'm an asshole, and these turtles are adorable.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
They have they're wearing pots.
Better or worse than the kneeling mermaid girls, which aren't mermaids after all, like I told you.
No, they were mermaids. I totally
They're
proved.
not.
I proved.
You fought them earlier in this very video. They're not mermaids.
What? No, I didn't. I didn't fight them in this video.
They're totally just kneeling girls that hobble on their knees.
So you're just making things up right now.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Why are you doing this? Why are you ruining this video? Why are you ruining our potential internet fame here?
Listen.
I'm listening.
I hate to tell you this, but no one watches these videos.
What do you know?
It's just you and me. No, it's like that comic where Alfred like was secretly the Joker the whole time. Like I'm actually all of your subscribers. I just have like a billion YouTube like I have just like 30 to 40 YouTube channels that I manage and comment videos on for you. I'm actually like I'm Cool Matt, I'm Tokubi, I'm all of them.
Your Bester 97,
they all
Shadow
each,
Power
yep,
69.
Every one of them has a unique personality.
Holy shit.
They're all just... Yeah.
You're really good.
Sorry, man.
You're really good at pretending that English is your second language, I gotta say.
I wonder which one of our subscribers you're slamming with that one.
The one who their English is their second language and they explicitly said so.
I don't even remember that.
It was during an internet people. Takobi is I want to say German. So there's
well, German's cool.
Yeah, there you go. There's a fun fact that you know about Takobi.
No, I know.
Wait, aren't you half German?
Yeah.
Or a bit German? Tell us about your German heritage.
My grandmother immigrated from Germany. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Oh, well.
And then some of my mother's family on the other side is German too.
Oh, well, good. Well, that was I was hoping that was going to be more exciting and interesting.
Absolutely not.
Way to disappoint.
I'm sorry, but us Americans, we've completely forgotten our heritage.
Yeah. Speaking of things
that's an American tradition.
Speaking of things that aren't disappointing, holy fuck, this fish. These fishmen.
This fish.
Like, these fishmen are the most magical things I've ever seen in my entire life.
I don't know, I like the turtles.
Well, the turtles are pretty good, but the turtles aren't
Cry
magical.
shell.
Like, there's nothing, like, it's just a turtle. There's no magic about it.
That's not true. The turtles have like a frowny face, and they're called cry turtles or whatever.
Cry turtles or whatever.
Cry shell. What a literal name. That's like a Pokemon name, but worse.
Well, you know, these fish creatures...
Just describe what they are.
These fish creatures are literally called Fishman. Like, it doesn't get any more literal than that. This is a fishman. This reminds me very explicitly of the Aiden Chronicles enemy, Lizard Man, which no one on this channel will ever see. Even though I think it was Bestro's actually requested a Aiden Chronicles Let's Play.
Is that ever? I remember we tried to record one once, and it never happened.
I streamed Aiden Chronicles once for like 2 hours, and then lost my save file, and then I was like, "Fuck this shit! Fuck this garbage! What is this?"
Well, no more Aiden Chronicles.
No more Aiden Chronicles. You guys don't get any of this. Why am I?
Aiden Chronicles. The appearance of Aiden Chronicles is somewhere between a horrible Morrowind and Quest 64. Like it's trapped somewhere in between the two.
I know, and the worst part about it is I think I've used this descriptor before, but like it's a poor man's Aiden Chronicles, which is just or Quest 64 is a poor man's Aiden Chronicles, and. Like the fact
poor men
that
already play Aiden Chronicles.
It's like exactly. It's like the two are like inexplicably linked by their battle systems, and it's just like they're not. Neither game is any good.
There have been a lot of games that use a battle system very similar to this one, though.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, I can think of a ton of games just off the top of my head.
Because I don't know, list some off, and list off good ones, or are there any?
I remember Eternal Sonata on the 360 had a very similar battle system to this. Some of the Tales of games, like some of them are 2D and some are 3D, and the 3D ones are not too unlike this, although those are a little more active. Phantom Brave, which was more of a tactical game, still kind of had that idea of like units moving in and out of like a 3D battlefield.
Yeah. Well, look at that. We got a list of video games.
Yep. And then almost kind of sort of like games like Chrono Trigger kind of like paved the way for combat like this, where the games that were just starting to integrate like battlefield like where people are on the battlefield.
Yeah, the concept of you being in a space. like
Yeah,
on a
and
plane.
on top of that, like that's also like, they quarter off or like section off part of the world map to do battle in.
Yeah, I really like Chrono Trigger. Like
Yeah, Chrono Trigger was pretty well. Who doesn't like that? I don't really know of anybody that was like didn't much care for Chrono Trigger that at least liked JRPGs from that era. Nobody says like, oh yeah, like that game was awful.
You know what kind of gets me? I didn't even. I don't even like. I can't say honestly that I like JRPGs from that era, but I love Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, like it was endearing. You don't even like Dragon Ball Z, but you like a game that Akira Toriyama did.
What are you saying? I don't like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you called it crap, man. You said it was crap.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said as a youngin on GameFAQs.
We should find a Dragon Ball Z game to play.
Should we?
Should find a way.
I really hope it like something for the original PlayStation. I hope. I bet you there's some great shit on there. I'm gonna fucking die to these fishmen. Jesus Christ.
Believe it or not, the Tenkaichi games on like last generation, those Dragon Ball Z games were actually a ton of fun. They were a blast to play.
What kind of games are those?
They were like a one-on-one fighting game, but they took place like in it was kind of like a game that phased in and out of being like a 2D fighter and like a 3D fighter.
Okay.
But like you could like actually like fly around and like do stuff, but like you were always kind of like coming in. It was like you were always locked in on the other anime, and like all of your movement like kind of like panned around the other anime. But you just you did punches and kicks and charged up special moves, and they had like a bazillion characters from like a bazillion different parts of the Dragon Ball Z universe, and like just as goofy and like horrible as that anime was, they just like did a good job of capturing the spirit of something silly like that.
That's neat. I'm thinking I might have seen Game Grumps play that, but be very bad at it, and then me being frustrated with them.
That sounds like Game Grumps.
That sounds like Game Grumps. Well, speaking of being bad at video games, I just about died, and this episode is coming to a close. So
Alrighty.
let's do a send-off that is both majestic and beautiful. I did the most amazing intro to this, so you have to do the most amazing outro.
An ode to Fishman. Fish man. Fish man.
Fish
Fish.
man. Fish man.
It's Fishman
It's Fish man.
by THQ.
Okay.